Make no mistake, violent crime was up under Donald Trump. That's not even counting the crimes he committed.
Love that line from Tim Walz. Never get enough of that. But I think it's a great way to fight back against the narrative that the right would have you believe that crime is either objectively high or going up. And if you don't pay attention to Tim Walz and you just watch Fox News, you might come to that mistaken conclusion. You have like the Five talking about their criticisms of the FBI violent crime data tracking, which they have just started doing now. They had no problem with those tracking numbers under Donald Trump, but all of a sudden they're suspect. And Jesse Waters talking about all that, like how dare the FBI claim this? Okay, so let's say that you don't want to trust the FBI. Okay, I understand that FBI has done a lot of terrible things over the years. The issue for the right here is that you do not need to reference any FBI crime data to understand that crime is going down. So this is inconvenient facts for the right, but data from the Major Cities Chiefs Association found an overall 6% decline in violent crime among 69 cities during the first 6 months of 2024 compared to the same period last year. 54 of the 69 major cities saw drops in violent crime defined as homicide, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault in the first half of 2024. There were different declines in different cities, but Columbus, Ohio experienced the largest percentage decline in violent crime, a 41% drop in 2024. Omaha, Nebraska had a 30% drop. Miami and Washington, D.C., nearly a 1/3 drop. Austin, Texas, a 28% drop. New Orleans, a 26% decline. And you can see more information specifically on homicides dropping here as well. Boston, a massive drop as well. So look, there are a lot of different ways that you can track crime, gun crime in particular, homicides, a variety of these different metrics, and not just violent crime, but property crime as well. And so even if you don't believe in the FBI crime data, you can look at other sources of this information and they all tell a similar story. Crime is dropping. It doesn't mean it's as low as it needs to be or should be. And in particular, if you're in an area where the numbers haven't dropped as much, I mean, look, even if we go to that last chart, that data shows LA having a slight uptick, then you can still be very angry about crime. And even if crime is dropping, if you've experienced crime or if you know somebody who has, you can still hate the level of crime that we have. But that doesn't make Fox's efforts to conjure a narrative about crime supposedly going up any more accurate than they are. The numbers just aren't there, Sharon.
The numbers aren't there. It's fake news. It's just not our reality. And I don't think that we're going to get anywhere with numbers actually in this election, because there's a group of people who want to believe what they want to believe. And there's another group of people who want to believe the truth. And we're never going to meet and agree on what the truth is. And I honestly think in some ways it is that simple. This will probably be a very close election. Let's just think about that. Oh, that's good. Okay, maybe Kamala Harris comes out on top. The closer it is, the harder it will be, okay? Yeah. And the more civil war we are likely to see in whatever form that takes.
We have a comment, I'm gonna end on this. Art from Hell says, wow, seems like people got jobs. And I don't know if that's intended to be sarcastic. I think it's serious. And yeah, I mean, that's largely, the crime went up during the pandemic. It was devastating times. People were out of work. It was very difficult. It should not be a surprise that crime numbers are going down. Of course they're going down. A lot of numbers are moving in the right direction. These tend to cluster because they affect each other. We just saw inflation tick down again, below 3% for the first time since 2021. These things shouldn't be shocking. We are still in the recovery from the pandemic. That threw everything into chaos, culturally, socially, in terms of our government and economically. And that has effects on things like crime. And so again, none of this should be particularly surprising, including the fact that the right continues to want to run on numbers that haven't been accurate for like 3 years at this point. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.